opening price, not chasing it higher, trades below it, rallies. Now, here's the thing. You could have been a buyer here and then got stopped out here. If you get stopped out down here, in other words, if it runs down, hits your stop, you can put a buy stop to get you long right above the short-term high. That's one of the things I like to do if I get caught up on the wrong side and maybe my London Open setup that maybe I'm long, or maybe I'm long from the previous day and I trusted the London Opens low and it comes down and hits my stop that I put just below here. If it does that and it runs my stop, I can put a short-term entry for the day only. It's like a good till cancel order only for that day. It's not an order that I leave in, for forever. It's only for that day. Where if it trades back up, then I'll be caught long, and then I'll use the low that has the stop run as my stop loss. But I'll leave the order in as a buy stop with no stop on until it engages. Once it goes in and trips me in long, then I price in the stop because I don't know how far this will go down. So when you watch it go down like that, if it stops me on my long, I don't get upset. I don't get mad about it. I say, okay, well, it's a stop run, and I can just go in here and put a buy stop order at the swing high and let it sit there. And if it comes back up and fills it, chances are it's what I think it is. It's stopped me out. I put my stop in the wrong place, and I made the error as a human. What? Come on, Michael. We're not supposed to be making errors around here. No, I'm teaching you practically. This is what you're going to endure. You're going to have that happen to you. It happens to me. So when it does happen, what do? What's one of the ways I can get back in sync with the marketplace, but not try to catch falling daggers? Because the market could keep on going down. If it does, my buy stop never gets tripped. And this is a missed opportunity. But if it does go down here, it stops me out. Once that stop out occurs, then and only then do I put a buy stop in to go long on buying strength. That's the only time I personally feel comfortable with using a buy stop to get in long. Otherwise, I'm using a limit order to buy as it's going down, or I'm going into market as it goes into an imbalance and it's hitting a level I'm looking for, or an order block. But predominantly it's a limit order. But buy stops entering on longs, that is the criteria I use. So right there's a lesson for you. That lesson alone is worth the whole admission price of this month. So that's why it's important when you're watching news events or the opening session in New York, if it goes down and runs the London low out, but you're bullish and it does stop you out, immediately put the buy stop right here and leave it open with no stop loss, because you have to put the stop loss in after it has turned. And then you can look in here and say, okay, well, if we have the opening price on this candle and trades down here and starts to run back up and hits it, you can put the consequent encroachment, which is the midpoint of the opening price down to the low. You can find that and then go 2 or 3 pips below that and use that for your stop. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to go all the way below here. Or you can go right back to the point of where it ran the stops. So this dropped down. Well, what did it run? It ran this low. So you can put your stop loss 1 pip below that low because it's already done its work. It should not go back down there again. If it does, it's probably going to keep on going and you want to be out. Now, I said a lot in the last 3 to 5 minutes. Rewind the video and listen to it again because I just gave you gold. All right, here's the British pound.